Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, my dear students. Here is your mathematics teacher Muhammad Amjad Saeed from Pakistan International School, Taif, Saudi Arabia. Today we will continue our lecture number 55. Last time, before we start our exercise 4.6, we have found that what is meant by alpha, what is beta, and what is sum of roots of quadratic equation, and what is the formula for sum of roots as minus b over a, product of roots as c over a, and this is the equation, new equation, which will be found with the help of sum of roots and product of roots. Minus b over a means coefficient of x over coefficient of x square, and alpha beta is constant over coefficient of x square. So we will use in our exercise 4.6. The question number 3 is find the condition that one root of x square plus px plus q is. Question number 3. You have to find the condition. You have to find the condition that one root of x square plus px plus q is equal to 0 is number 1 double of other, yes, double of other. You have to find the condition that one root of this equation is double of other. So if let alpha be the first root, then what will be its second root? Double of other. Double mean 2 alpha will be second root. One root of equation is alpha. The second root will be double alpha, that means 2 alpha. So dear students, now we have two roots of this above equation. What is sum of roots? Sum of roots is equal to alpha plus 2 alpha is equal to minus b over a. You know that what about a is 1, b is equal to p, c is equal to q. From this equation, this is quadratic equation, coefficient of x square is a, coefficient of x is p, and constant is c. Now we will have 3 alpha is equal to minus b is p, a is 1. So 3 alpha is equal to minus p. 3 alpha is equal to minus p. P over 1 is minus p. Then product of roots will be equal to alpha into 2 alpha is equal to c over a. And you know that here alpha is equal to minus p by 3. Remember that you have to find the condition other than alpha or other than beta like that. Actually, you have to find the value of p or q in terms of conditions. So here is 2 alpha square is equal to what about c? C is q over 1. So we have 2 alpha square. Put the value of alpha here. Minus p over 3 square is equal to q. Dear students, we have 2 into p square over 9. 2 into p square over 9 is equal to q. Remember that square will make it positive. This minus become positive. So p square over 9, and bring this 9 to the other side. 2p square is equal to 9q. This is your required condition in terms of p and q. Dear students, That was your part number 1. After that, we have square of other. If 1 is alpha, then what will be the second root? Square of other. Square of other means alpha square. Dear students, you can check if alpha is that is part number 2, square of other. Yes, if first root is alpha, second will be square of other mean alpha square. So sum of roots is, what is sum of roots? Alpha plus alpha square, alpha plus alpha square, and alpha plus alpha square is equal to minus p. Dear students, that is square of other. And we have found sum of roots. Formula is same. Sum of roots is minus b over a. Similarly, product of roots. Product of roots is alpha into alpha square. Here will be alpha cube is equal to c over a. Alpha cube is equal to c over a. From here, you can have c, this is alpha into alpha square is equal to c over a. And what about c? Actually c is cube, a is 1. So alpha cube is equal to q, or you can say alpha is equal to q power 1 over 3, taking cube root on both sides. Cube root on both sides. After that, this can be taken as equation 1, and here is equation 2. Now dear students, we have using this value of alpha in equation number 1, using equation 2 in equation number 1. Equation 2 in equation number 1. So we have q1 over 3 plus alpha is q1 over 3 whole power 2, that is minus p. So dear students, we have q1 over 3 plus q2 by 3 is equal to minus p. Yes, we'll have, I want to check the answer. .6. Yes, we have part number 2. Dear students, we have, yes, cubing both sides. Cubing both sides. q1 over 3 plus q2 by 3 whole power 3 is equal to minus p power 3. This is formula cube on both sides, cubing both sides. What is the formula of cube? First cube plus second cube plus 3 into first into second into first plus second. q1 over 3 plus q2 by 3 is equal to minus p cube. This is formula of cube. First cube plus second cube plus 3 into first second into first plus second. This is the formula a plus b whole cube. Remember that. Dear students, remember a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. That is your formula of cube, which I have applied here on both sides, on left hand side. So this is 3 power 3 cancelled out, we have cube. and this 3 power 3, 2 over 3 into 3, 3 power cancelled out, q square. Then we have 3 into q power, bases are same, powers are added. What is that? 1 over 3 plus 2 over 3. Dear students, 1 over 3 plus 2 over 3 is 3 over 3. 3 over 3 is 1. And what about q 1 over 3 plus q 2 over 3? q 1 over 3 plus q 2 over 3 is value. This value is minus q minus p. That is minus p cube. Here we have applied the value as minus p of this, and this power 1 over 3 plus 2 over 3, 3 over 3 is 1. So here you can have, bring this p cube here, p cube plus q square is equal to 3p cube. This was minus 3p cube, it is shifted on the other side, and in this way you have found your answer. Actually, I have checked your answer from the back of the book, it is correct. So here is exercise 4.6. That was your question number 3, part 1 and 2. After that, part number 3, part number 4, you have 2 parts, and I can take third part as additive inverse. Remember that in case of additive inverse, one is alpha, other is minus alpha. And there is a multiplicative inverse that will be alpha and other is 1 over alpha. They are the multiplicative inverse. Question number 3, part number 3. Yes, we have, remember that we have x square plus px plus q is equal to 0. A was 1, b was equal to p, and c is equal to q. In part number 3, the question is additive inverse of the other. If one root is alpha, what will be the other root? Additive inverse. That additive inverse means minus alpha. Let alpha minus alpha be the roots of above equation. Then sum of roots is equal to alpha minus alpha is equal to minus b over a. 0 is equal to minus p over 1, or 0 is equal to minus p, or p is equal to 0. After that, product of roots is equal to c over a. What is product of roots? Alpha into minus alpha is equal to q over 1. That was c over a. So minus alpha square is equal to q, and alpha square is equal to minus q. But remember that I told you, your condition must be in terms of P or Q, not by alpha or beta. So alpha scale is minus Q, no need of that. This is your required condition, P is equal to 0. I hope that you can check this question. After this we have question number 5. Find the condition that a over x minus a plus b over x minus b is equal to 5. Have roots equal in magnitude but opposite in sign. Definitely one is alpha, other is minus alpha. Roots are same but opposite in sign. So I hope that you can solve this question number 5. I am giving you the hint. First of all, you multiply your given equation as by LCM. X minus a, x plus a, or rather x minus a and x minus b. After simplifying, writing down this equation in standard form, that is, first term will be of x square, second will be of x, third will be constant. Then you will find the values of a, b, c and take the roots as alpha and minus alpha. Then find sum of roots and product of roots. I hope that you can do by yourself. After that, question number 7. Alpha, beta are the roots of equation. Form equations whose roots are. Basically, We have seen this question in the previous exercise where the 2 omega and 2 omega square were given as roots. So we have found new equation there. So this is the question exactly the same one what we did in the previous exercise. Question number 7. I am taking question number 7 of exercise 4.6. Question number 7. If alpha beta are the roots of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, form equations whose roots are number 1, part number 1, alpha square and beta square. Dear students, first of all you must look at this question and try to understand alpha beta are the roots of this equation. Alpha beta are the roots of given equation, and these are the roots of required equation, form new equation. So these are the roots of given equation, these are the roots of required equation. We will make use of these roots alpha beta. So here for all parts this will be the common part, sum of roots of given equation, that will be alpha plus beta is equal to minus b over a, and you know that alpha plus beta is equal to minus b over a. This is your first sum of roots of given equation. Then product of roots of given equation, alpha beta is equal to c over a. So dear students, these are the informations which will be used in all parts of question number 7. These information will be used for all parts of question number 7. I have not written here S and P. Why? Because these are sum of roots of given equations and product of roots of given equation. So I am not naming them because your required equation is this. So this is S is sum of roots of required equation. And this is P is roots of product of roots of required equation. Now, I am taking S is sum of roots of required equation. That is alpha square plus beta square. You are given alpha plus beta and alpha beta. You can make use of these values only. And there is, other than that, you have to convert this expression in terms of alpha plus beta or alpha beta, so that you can make use of these values. Here, dear students, alpha square plus beta square, we are not given here alpha square plus beta square. You have to complete the square. You know about the formula a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. You know that? A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. What is missing here? To complete the square, 2ab is missing. Remember that here 2ab, 2 alpha beta is missing. So dear students, to complete the square, you add 2 alpha beta and minus subtract 2 alpha beta also. You have to add and subtract the same. Now these three terms will become alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Dear students, you can check. You have the value of alpha plus beta and you have value of alpha beta. Put these values here. Use their values here. So what will be? Here is minus b over a whole square. Yes. Alpha plus beta is minus b over a whole square. Minus 2 and c over alpha beta is c over a. Here you can have b square over a square minus 2c over a, or you can have a square b square minus 1a cancelled out, 1a will come up. That is, dear students, alpha square plus beta square, that is sum of roots of required equation, is this one. B square minus 2ac over a square. Here is P is equal to product of roots. Product of roots of required equation. Remember. So what is that? Alpha square, beta square. You can write down alpha beta whole square. Alpha square, beta square. This is the product. Alpha beta whole square. And what about alpha beta you have? This will be c over a square, that is c square over a square. So dear students, you have value of s, value of p, to use them in this formula to find the new equation. Remember that these two information will be used in all parts. So I am writing here alpha plus beta is equal to minus b over a, and alpha beta is equal to c over a. I am going to rub it now. Yes. So required equation will be, hence required equation will be x square minus sx plus p is equal to 0. This is your required equation. Remember that you can write down x, or you can apply y, no problem. This may be written as y square minus sy plus p is equal to 0. I am writing down x square minus, what is the value of s? Value of s is here, this one. B square minus 2ac over a square into x, and p is c square over a square is equal to 0. This is P, product of roots of required equation. And here, dear students, now multiplying throughout by LCM. And what is LCM? LCM is a square. Multiplying throughout by a square. A square x square minus b square minus 2ac into x and plus c square is equal to 0. Or even you can write down a square y square minus b square minus 2ac y plus c square is equal to 0. This is your required new equation. Dear students, I hope that you understood this part. After that, I am taking part number 4. In part number 4, roots of required equations are alpha cube, beta cube. Yes. Roots of required equations are alpha cube, beta cube. Here, s is equal to sum of roots of required equation, that is alpha cube plus beta cube. Remember that we can open up this formula of cube, that is alpha plus beta into alpha square minus alpha beta plus beta square. Again, you can check. You are given alpha plus beta. Okay, you have the value of alpha plus beta and value of alpha beta also. But again, alpha square plus beta square. Its value is not given. You have to convert alpha square plus beta square in terms of alpha plus beta and alpha beta like that. So we can convert them by completing square. Remember that by completing square. What term is missing? 2ab. Third term is missing. So you may add 2 alpha beta and subtract 2 alpha beta, and alpha beta, this one is already you have. This is 2 alpha beta added and subtracted to complete square, and minus alpha beta is here. Alpha plus beta into alpha plus beta square minus 3 alpha beta. Dear students, now you are able to use all values from here. Minus b over a into minus b over a square minus 3 into c over a. We have applied the values here. This is minus b over a into b square over a square minus 3c over a minus b over a into a square LCM. You have b square minus 3ac. Also, you can take minus inside and this sign will change. Remember that this will be minus and minus plus 3abc and minus b cube over a cube. Remember that minus will change this minus sign as plus, and I have written positive sign term first. Then minus b into b square is minus b cube and a square into a is a cube. This was your sum of roots of required equation. And then p is equal to product of roots of required equation, that is alpha cube beta cube, that is c over a whole cube c cube over a cube. So that was P. Dear students, according to the rule, I am writing down this required answer. What is your required equation is? Therefore, required equation is x square minus sx plus p is equal to 0. X square minus, what about s? S is 3abc minus b cube over a cube into x plus c cube over a cube is equal to 0. Dear students, now you can multiply throughout by LCM. What is LCM? A cube. So multiplying both sides by a cube, you have a cube x square minus, you can take b common, no problem, minus b into 3ac minus b square into x plus c cube, that is equal to 0. This is your required answer, required equation. So I hope that you can solve other parts. Here we have part number 8. This is similar part, but it is alpha cube, 1 over alpha cube. This is 1 over minus 1 over alpha cube and minus 1 over beta cube. So you can apply this method, same method. And I hope that you can do other parts of this question. If you could not, okay, you can contact me and inshallah we'll do it. Okay, Allah Hafiz and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.